Good afternoon, my name is Matthew Waldron, head chef of Stackpole Inn in Pembrokeshire. We're going to do ribeye steak, 10 ounce ribeye, char grilled, or we use a griddle pan so we can sort of represent it at home, with a stuffed mushroom with a rarebit topping, braised onion rings and peppercorn sauce, and some lovely roast Pembrokeshire new potatoes. So we're going to roast these off quite simply, just to keep them tasting as natural as they can. Got some fresh thyme from our garden. We'll have some Maldon sea salt, some cracked black pepper. We'll add a couple of knobs of butter and a little bit of oil. And we'll roast these off 180 degrees for approximately 15-20 minutes. So we take the top and tail off, so you just almost barreled, straight down the middle. When we cook these, we leave the skin on, just hold the onion together a bit. So we've got a hot pan, a little bit of oil in. We'll put these down on the cut side, and we'll just slowly start to roast. Just get a nice even colour. And while we're waiting for those, we've got some flat mushrooms. We cook these really simple. A couple of knobs of butter inside. Put a little bit of thyme on top, salt, black pepper, and again a little bit of oil. And then we'll pop them into the oven. That's 190 for roughly 10 minutes. And then we'll pop that out, and that's ready to serve them. 10 ounce, so it's got quite a nice bit of thickness to it. We season the steak up, salt on both sides. A little bit of cracked black pepper, and then we oil the steak. We don't put any oil in the pan itself, we just rub all that in. So we've got that really hot pan, so you expect to hear a nice sizzle when you put this in. So with the onions, we've added the knob of butter, the thyme, and a little sprinkle of dark brown sugar. Get a little bit of sweetness. That's the sort of colour you want. Nice and getting dark, but not too dark. We'll have a look at that steak. Got lovely bar marks on it. What you're looking for. You don't want to burn the outside. You just want to get a nice coloration. You start to caramelise the sugars, and then we'll flip the onions over. Still keeping them in the skins. And we'll just leave them sit there slowly to cook away. It'll start cooking from the other side. So this has been in now for a couple of minutes. You can see it's got a lovely colour. Nice coloration on that side. So now we'll pop that to rest. And we'll just leave that sit now for about 5-6 minutes. So we start off with butter. We melt it, so it's fully melted. We then have flour. We add the flour. We make a roux. So we've got to cook the flour out. So you're cooking that out. And then in this pan we've got hot ale. It just gives it a really big sort of ale-y sort of kick. Then you just add the beer bit by bit. Be careful because it will bubble up. And if you add it too quick, again, you just can't knock it out. It just makes you just get a lumpy sauce, which is not what you want at all. We've got Worcester sauce, which we add. Some wholegrain mustard. And then you've got a lot of cheese. So put the cheese in. Now it comes off the stove, so it doesn't need to go on the stove any longer. And you just basically want to incorporate all the cheese. It'll all start to melt in. Peppercorn sauce. So we start off, we use the base of our gravy from Sunday lunch. So we start with that, and then we use half gravy, half red wine sauce, which is a different recipe which we use. So bring that to heat, get it warm, and you've got some beautiful green peppercorns. So you add them into the sauce. They're quite fiery, quite punchy. We've got some cracked black pepper, which we add as well, just to give that a bit more of a kick. And then some double cream. So we add the cream, we'll give it a good season, taste it. And yeah, that's that easy. So that's our mushrooms in the oven. It took about 8-10 minutes. You don't want to overcook it, you just want to keep it shape. And then really simply, we've got the rarebit here. Just sort of stuff the cavity of the mushroom. good decent amount in there. It's, don't be shy on it. So next we're going to move on to making our batter for our onion rings. So we use plain flour, salt, touch of soda water, and then we use Val Double Dragon beer. Add a little bit, give it a mix together. It's important you don't make it too thin or too thick. A bit thinner than cake mixture. The onion rings we've cut, they're in milk. We just leave them soak in milk for a minute or two, just to get so the flour sticks to them. We've got seasoned flour then, which is flour with a little bit of salt, and well, just salt for us. Make sure the onions are really coated, because the flour is what the batter's going to stick to, so you need to make sure they're really well coated. We're using only a little fryer today because this is probably something that most people will have at home. You could always do this with a pan of oil on. Take the oil to 180, coat the onion ring, and then straight into the fryer. So while that's there, I'm going to pop this steak back on. As you can see, we left the one side unseared. Look at the bar marks. Then pop that back on. Just try and drain any excess oil off them. And we'll pop them onto our wire rack. Season them straight away while there's still oil on it. The oil will help the salt stick to the onion or to the batter. Lovely big mushroom. We've got a beautifully braised shallot. Lovely Pembrokeshire potatoes. Got that beautiful steak. Onion rings. Finish the steak with a little bit of Maldon salt. Bring your peppercorn sauce, make sure it's piping hot. Pour it into the jug. And away you go. Nice and easy dish. Easy to do at home. Just super tasty.